When it comes to morning television, a little humor and honesty often steal the spotlight. That's exactly what happened when Today with Hoda and Jenna host Jenna Hager revealed a light-hearted behind-the-scenes detail about her husband Henry Hager's recent guest hosting stint. The revelation? Henry, usually far removed from the bright lights of television studios, wore a little makeup during his appearance, and Jenna couldn't help but admit that he looked quite handsome while doing so. The moment unfolded during a candid discussion on the Today Show, where Jenna, known for her unfiltered storytelling and warmth, opened up about her husband stepping in as co-host. The conversation, while light and playful, gave viewers a glimpse not only into the quirks of live television, but also into Jenna and Henry's supportive relationship. A rare on-screen appearance. Henry Hager, who typically keeps a low profile despite being married into one of America's most well-known political families, is rarely seen in front of the camera. While Jenna has built her career in the spotlight, first as a correspondent and now as one of the anchors of NBC's flagship morning show, Henry has largely remained behind the scenes, working in finance and staying out of the Hollywood and media bubble. That's why his recent guest hosting moment was such a surprise for viewers. Stepping in for a special segment, Henry appeared alongside Jenna and proved to be a natural fit. His charm, sense of humor, and ease in conversation quickly won over the audience. Yet, what really caught Jenna's attention wasn't just his personality, but his unexpectedly polished on-camera look. He did look quite handsome. Recounting the experience on air, Jenna revealed that before Henry walked onto the set, the show's glam team gave him a quick touch-up. While television makeup is standard for nearly every guest and host, the idea of her husband sitting in a chair for makeup sparked some laughs. He wore a little makeup, Jenna admitted with a grin, her tone both teasing and admiring. And I have to say, he did look quite handsome. Maybe we should do that more often. The comment drew laughter from her co-hosts and the production crew, highlighting the relaxed and playful atmosphere that Jenna often brings to the show. It wasn't just about makeup, it was about Jenna showing viewers a new side of her husband, while also poking fun at the rituals of television. Television and makeup, a behind-the-scenes secret. For those unfamiliar, wearing makeup under studio lights isn't about vanity, it's about visibility. Harsh lighting, high-definition cameras, and long hours under the spotlight can make anyone look tired or washed out. Makeup in this setting serves to even out skin tones, reduce shine, and ensure that facial expressions translate clearly on screen. What felt humorous to Jenna and Henry is, in reality, a routine part of television production. Male anchors, from Lester Holt to Carson Daly, all go through the same process before going live. But for someone like Henry, who doesn't make regular appearances on national television, the process must have felt both amusing and slightly foreign. Still, the audience response suggested that Jenna's instincts were correct. Henry pulled off the look with confidence, and viewers were quick to agree that he looked great. A glimpse into their marriage. Beyond the laughs, Jenna's comments also offered fans an intimate glimpse into her marriage. Jenna and Henry, married since 2008, are raising 3 children together while balancing demanding careers. Despite Jenna's high-profile role, she frequently shares stories that remind audiences of the relatability of her family life. From anecdotes about her children's antics to playful jabs at Henry's quirks, Jenna has never shied away from including her family in her storytelling. This latest revelation about Henry's makeup moment continues that trend, reinforcing the couple's dynamic as one built on humor, support, and mutual admiration. Henry's willingness to step into Jenna's world, even briefly, shows a partnership that thrives on balance. While Jenna often navigates the demands of live TV, Henry's life largely revolves around his work outside the spotlight. Yet, when asked to step in, he not only supported Jenna but embraced the unfamiliar role with good humor. Audience reactions. Social media lights up. As expected, the anecdote quickly made its way to social media, where fans of the Today Show shared their reactions. Many viewers praised Henry's appearance, echoing Jenna's sentiment that he looked handsome and natural on camera. Others appreciated Jenna's transparency, noting that her willingness to share such small, candid moments is what makes her so relatable as a host. Some fans joked that Henry should make more regular appearances, while others playfully encouraged him to embrace the makeup chair more often. A few even suggested that the Hagers could be the next great husband and wife duo on morning television, though Jenna has made it clear that Henry is happiest outside of the limelight. The Bush family's legacy in the spotlight. It's worth noting that Jenna's perspective on media and public life is shaped by her unique background. As the daughter of former President George W. Bush and granddaughter of former President George H.W. Bush, Jenna grew up in the public eye. Her ability to blend professionalism with personal authenticity has helped her carve out a space in media that feels distinct from her political lineage. Henry, on the other hand, despite his own high-profile connections, his father served in government and business, has always chosen a more private path. That's why the makeup revelation carried an added layer of humor. It underscored just how different Henry's day-to-day life is from Jenna's. The broader conversation on men and makeup. Jenna's playful confession also taps into a broader cultural conversation about men and makeup. While traditionally associated with women, makeup has increasingly become normalized for men in entertainment, fashion, and even everyday life. Public figures like Harry Styles, Pharrell Williams, and countless male actors openly embrace grooming products, blurring gender lines around beauty standards. In television, makeup has always been standard practice for men. News anchors, late-night hosts, and even politicians regularly sit in makeup chairs before appearing in front of cameras. What might sound unusual to viewers who don't know the behind-the-scenes reality is, in fact, entirely ordinary in professional media environments. By joking about Henry's makeup experience, Jenna not only poked fun at her husband, but also highlighted how far the conversation has shifted. What was once taboo or mocked is now seen as a practical, even empowering choice. Why viewers love Jenna's authenticity. Part of the reason Jenna's anecdote resonated is because of her reputation for honesty. Since joining the Today team, she has built a brand around being open, genuine, and often hilariously self-deprecating. Whether she's talking about motherhood, body image, or family dynamics, Jenna rarely holds back. Her ability to share stories like this one, which might embarrass other public figures, only strengthens her bond with viewers. Instead of portraying perfection, Jenna embraces imperfection, laughter, and relatability. It's what makes her one of the most popular morning show hosts today.